All right, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to all the Rangers family. Like I said, I was going to make this live because I think it is important for me to catch up with you all, guys. Unfortunately, it is not the best night to do it. It is not the best moment for anybody, as you can imagine. And I mean, yeah, I mean, it was really sad. And the funny thing here, which is really sad, is when we can see the game, when we can see your team, when you see your team trying and over again, it's like, okay, we can make it, and then all of a sudden a single goal changes everything, right? Because I think it is pretty much what happened tonight, because I don't think at all that Olympique de Lyon overrun us, overplayed us, or were way more superior than us. I mean, they played their game. We were very aware up front that obviously, I mean, they are stronger than us, and yeah, and that is something you always keep in mind. But when you see them both on the field playing against each other, I didn't see, especially in the first half, I didn't see big differences, right, between both of them. I mean, my opinion is Rangers dominated without depth, right? I mean, we dominated the whole game, and well, we dominated especially the first 45 minutes, because right after that, in the second half, I saw something really different, because I think that we were getting tired, and of course Olympique de Lyon started to control a little bit more the game, and then the most unlucky goal happened, and it was really sad, man. When Tavernier saw that the ball hit his leg and get into the net, it was like, I mean, no, there's no point, man. I mean, this is not happening at all. I mean, that was the face of him. So, but it's okay. I understand. It is not easy. I mean, Olympique de Lyon is one of the most stronger teams in Europe. I mean, believe it or not, these guys have a very good bunch of players. Yeah. Hey, Stuart. I think you're the only one with me, man. Hi, greetings from the United States, Stuart. We just got unlucky. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's like I said in the very beginning. I saw Rangers were going to try. We're going to give everything they got, right? And they tried over and over and over again, but without real danger, right? So to me, it was like, that's fine, but we are still a little bit far from the danger area, right? And then we tried, and then in the second half we had, I think that it was two big chances or something like that, with the Ryan Ken shot. I think it was one of that. And I don't remember the other one, but I think that we had another one, but it's okay. I mean, the thing here, Olympique de Lyon, to me, controlled pretty much the whole game, because even when they didn't have the ball, and the ball was for us in the first 45 minutes, they knew exactly what to do to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. Yeah, another day we can win 3-0, 3-0. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. I mean, we have to be proud of that, though. I mean, when you see these big differences between different clubs, for example, say Rangers and Olympique de Lyon, even the budget is a big difference, right? So you have to assume that it's going to be difficult. Even in the Europe League, it's difficult, right? So to me, the work the Rangers and Steven Gerrard are doing right now is something to be proud of. And of course, I would never feel shame or something like that, because we are fighting against much bigger rivals, much bigger teams. And in my opinion, this is really, I mean, kudos for the Rangers. Hey, Phil Mack, last time we got beaten by Lyon, we beat them. Yeah, right. Nil 3 and 3-0. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Maybe it happened again. Maybe when we go to play away, all the way to France, we can probably win. I don't know if we get some more experience, because there is always something you can learn from every single game, right? And today, I mean, if you understand from my perspective, because I'm a Real Madrid fan and supporter, and yeah, that was the year that we got the Euro Cup final. Yeah, that's right. Right. No, you're definitely right. I mean, that from my perspective, it's weird to me because I think it's the first time I'm watching and supporting a very humble team like Rangers. I mean, great team. Don't get me wrong, great team, but not as big as some of the other big names in Europe, right? For example, Real Madrid. And to me, we are normally the favorite ones every single game. So today, what I saw, it was a very, a bunch of players, like trying to give everything they got and try to push forward and trying their best actually. But yeah, the experience, the uh, all the stuff, it is very important, especially in the European Championships. It is very important to have a lot of experience and hours of flight and stuff like that. But it's fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. I had fun, a lot of fun. To me, this is very everything. All this thing is new because I never in my life went live just because another team other than Real Madrid. And to me, this is funny, and I like to be hanging out with you all guys and sharing opinions, thoughts, and all the stuff. Phil Mack, Rangers have some players that are good, but not good enough. Yeah, I mean, it is so difficult to me. I mean, how can I get this so nobody misunderstand what I'm trying to say? I mean, it is pretty obvious when you manage a team like Rangers, which is arguably the most powerful team alongside Celtic in Scotland, but you go out to play in Europe, then you realize the big differences, right? And I don't want to be disrespectful with any single player, don't get me wrong, but of course, quality players, it is something that is very needed, right, for Europe. It is not the management, it is not the coach, it is not only the it's not only that. I mean, we were missing a lot of players, right? Connor Goldson was about to miss the game as well, and Ryan Jack was not here today, and Yanis Hayes, I mean, couldn't make it today either, and we are expecting for them to get back soon, but they are still out, and the rotations of Steven Gerrard are still going on. I mean, the goalkeeper was the other one, right? So he's still rotating goalkeepers, right? And I'm not gonna say that is not the way to go. Maybe it is, okay, because maybe the things work kind of a little bit different to Real Madrid. But I don't know, man. We got a lot of players, a lot of absences for today, and that is something that make the things worse. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just you have to be aware who you are, okay, and that's it, man. If we are able to go through and qualify for the next round, that's great. That's great. If you compare our budgets and our budget and our players and team and stuff versus other European teams and stuff, it is something to be proud of, and that's it. I mean, we don't have to cry, we don't have to feel bad, we don't have to feel sorry, we don't have to feel, in a bad mood, because we are doing a great job. At the end of the day, we are still up in the premiers in the premiership, and we are doing a great job there. And there's always room for improving and all this stuff, but it is difficult, man. It was arguably the most difficult test we have had in Europe over the last 10 to 15 years, right? Since the last time we faced off Olympique de Lyon. I mean, it's my opinion. Maybe against Malmo, but Malmo was not, in my opinion, the favorite one, and we got eliminated against Malmo from the champions. But I mean, it was a very difficult game today. Yeah, Stuart Henderson. Yeah, we're missing so many players. That I mean, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And it is a situation I saw in Real Madrid last year. We had about 65 different injuries over the whole season, and it was tough, man, because even the coach can't even plan ahead. I mean, you don't even know who can count on for the next weekend because he will be probably injured as well. So you will be missing players over and over again constantly, right? So it is definitely bad because you can even say, okay, I'm going to count on these guys and then this guy here and this. Simple. Today, it was, I think it was Aribo who was playing in the right winger when he normally plays in the midfield, right? So there are a lot of players that have to rotate and change and interchange positions and stuff, and that is not easy, right? Or Lundstrom was coming back to the starting 11 after three, I think it was 3 or 4 games off, right? So yeah, it was not easy, right? Yeah, I am in Texas. Yeah, I live in Texas, United States. I think that you were saying that for the flag, right? Yeah, I'm originally from Spain, but currently living in Texas. Yeah, it was yeah, it was pretty sad, but just keep looking forward. Next, I think it's oh, really? Your wife is American? That's great. Where is she from? What state? Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah, way up north. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's great. I mean, beautiful, beautiful though. Beautiful. It's funny because the other day, one of my American friends, we were talking about different accents and English and Spanish, and it's funny because I told him that I mean, I don't understand some people from different Spanish speaking countries like Colombia, Venezuela. I mean, I understand, but if they speak really fast, sometimes I miss a lot of words. And he told me that the same happened to him with the Scottish people. So it was funny because I don't really, I mean, I don't really know the Scottish accent, right? I mean, I can't distinguish between Scottish or Irish or Australian accent. To me, it's kind of hard. But for him, apparently, for American people, Scottish accent it's really tough. I mean, it's really thick, and not always they understand every single word, right? So it was funny because it happened to me the same with some Spanish countries. I mean, Spanish speaking countries. Yeah, funny. So you're in Glasgow. That's great. That's great. That's great. Stuart, Texas has Mexicans. I'm sure you can communicate. Oh, yeah, but let me tell you a very funny story because when I want to get my driver license here, they offered to me the book in Spanish, but it's Mexican Spanish. So I saw, I mean, I was just checking the pages in the book and stuff. And with those words that they use that we don't in Spain, it was like, okay, just give me the English book because I think it's going to be much more easier to me to get this stuff in English. I mean, and it was. And I got my driver license and it was, my book was in English. I mean, because in Spanish, they use different words that I'm not used to them. So it was kind of hard. And I said, okay, I'm going to try in English this because I think it's going to be much more easier to me. Funny. Funny, funny. Okay, guys, let's keep talking about the game. I mean, it was first defeat in the Europe League, but I mean, it's life, and like in American, the Americans say, I mean, shit happens. That's it. I mean, it happened, and we knew up front that it was going to be tough, it was going to be difficult, but that's it. I mean, we gave everything we got. Phil Mack, I feel we will. Offenborn comes back into the midfield after his. Yeah, it's probably true that once we got, once we get all the players completely, fully recovered, maybe it's a different story, right? Because I still think, and not very, I should, I'm trying to document myself a little bit more on the Rangers season and starting 11s and rotations and all the stuff that the Steven Gerrard is implementing in your side. But what I'm thinking is Steven Gerrard is rotating players a lot. Sometimes just because he doesn't have any choice. In other times it's because he really believes in rotating players and change players and alternate players in different positions, different systems. I think so. Yeah, maybe when other players are available, it's gonna be a different story. I don't know. But next, I think it's next Sunday we are playing against. And correct me here if I'm wrong, but I think it's that we have to play against Motherwell. Is it right? I think so. It's the next game that we have in the Premiership. So we have to keep doing the good job. In all this, my take on these European, games and stuff, it is like for Rangers has to be something like not like a hobby, but something like, okay, let's do this for fun. Because if you pressure yourself, if you pressure the players, if you place a lot of pressure on the players, on the squad, and all the stuff, I think that they will burn out, right? Because it is so difficult because there are a bunch of teams out there in Europe much more stronger than Rangers, right? So it is kind of like, okay, let's play this game, let's enjoy, let's try our best, and that's it. Without trying to get anything in return. You know what I'm saying? So to me, these European matches should be like, okay, let's play, let's have fun, let's try to gain some more experience, and that's it, man. I don't think that we have to change anything. We're doing a great job in the Premiership, which is arguably the main goal that we should have. And as long as we are up in the, top in the standings and stuff, to me, I'm okay with that. This is just great. Ryan Kent and Tavernet are off form. They need a break, and Wright and Patterson can easily field. Yeah, okay. Let me tell you something. Now that we are only 7 people in this room, just let me tell you something because I feel myself like a guest in your house, right? So I don't want to be disrespectful at all. But from a Real Madrid fan perspective, what I would do is to tell the players to get in very, very much better shape. Some of them, to me, are a little bit out of shape. Not completely off, right? But yeah, Alfredo Morelos, Ryan Kent, and others, maybe they should be in a little better shape. Okay, I don't want to be. Don't get me wrong. Okay, they're. Actually, Ryan Kent is my probably favorite player of Rangers. And on the other hand, I would say Fashion Sakala, man, when you guys played against Real Madrid in the friendly game back in July, Ryan Kent played an incredible job. Did an incredible job. Fashion Sakala got us completely crazy, right? We couldn't control this guy. And to me, it's more, he's able to shake off the whole game, right? When he gets in the pitch. So to me, Fashion Sakala should be there way ahead of Alfredo Morelos. Alfredo Morelos, to me, is a little bit out of shape. And I don't know, man. It's, yeah, right. Maybe Ryan Kent and Alfredo Morelos might form a very interesting couple in the attack, maybe. And I don't know, maybe Scott Wright on the other side. I don't know, but there are choices enough for picking up and choosing and stuff. So I don't know, man. I really feel that Rangers have different options, different possibilities, different things to be done. So, but that's it. It's what I said. Just have fun. try your best, enjoy these games, try to gain some experience, and you will see how in maybe a matter of months, I mean, I'm talking like if we were eliminated already, but we're not. We are alive still. So I don't know. Maybe it's another perspective what I have, but just try to gain some more experience and stuff, and that's it. And enjoy, keep up with a good job in the premiership, and that's it, man. I mean, there's no. Stuart, I agree. Sakala is new to Rangers, but give him time. He looks good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I saw it today. I mean, when he got into the pitch, to me, Fashion Sakala, I mean, he was not a game changer, right? But kind of. I mean, I noticed a little different in the attack of the Rangers, but and the second goal, man, the second goal was just unlucky. I mean, the second goal is something that is going to happen every 100 years or something like that. And I mean, I think it was Connor Goldson who tried to deflect the ball off, and then he hit the leg of Tavernier and get into the net. But what can you do about that? I mean, just nothing. Just nothing. Okay, so guys, I'm going to record more videos for you all talking about the game that I'm going to upload in a matter of 20 to 25 minutes. It was a pleasure to be in the first live with you all, guys, from the Rangers family from Scotland. As you know, you all guys here have here another brand new Ranger fan. So yeah, every once in a while I will be here. I don't want to force myself though to see every single game because I have to cover. And actually, my main channel is my Spanish channel, and I cover the 100% of the information from Real Madrid. So it takes me a lot of time, and not always I can cover the Ranger stuff. But as long as I can, man, I will be here. So good night, everybody. Have you all a good night, and of course, thank you, man. And of course, see you in the next live and see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.